Looks like we reached calm. Everyone's waiting at the inn. Let's go, Cloud. Let's go, Cloud. Oh, come on, listen to me. Got anything interesting to say? Thanks to Mako Energy, life's pretty darn convenient thanks to Shinra, don't you think? See? How would we get by without having Mako Energy? Yeah, Mako's Energy's made our lives much easier, and it's all thanks to Shinra Inc. Hey, bud, how you doing? Mako's Energy's made things a lot more convenient, but seems like a lot of plants and animals have been disappearing at a rapid pace. I think the old life was better. Don't you think so? Maybe. You think so, don't you? Seven's very good.
Did you say you came from Midgar? I used to live there, but I hear they got lots of troubles lately.
Good to know. I have. I've beaten it, yes. There's a suspicious-looking man in a black cloak. He was carrying a wicked-looking sword. Oh shit, it's our boy. I have, yeah, I love the new, Final Fantasy VII's remake. My older brother's so stupid. He's so embarrassing, I could just puke. When I grow up, I'm gonna be in soldier. That's why I'm in training hard now. I heard the President Shinra was killed, and his son Rufus, the new president, was badly hurt. Hey, I bet there's news to you. You're pretty clued. Hey, you're pretty clued. Oh, I am indeed clued. This is just between us. I heard that it was their what-do-you-call-ems that attacked the President Shinra and his sons. President Shinra has more than one son? Damn nice. I was looking forward to Resident Evil 3, but GameStop screwed me over my pre-order, and it's like, great, $65. Damn, that sucks. So you gotta wait now? Was a miner, but he couldn't go to work after the monsters started appearing in the Mithril mine. Now all he does is sit around, get drunk at the bar. I hear that the natural resources near the reactors are being sucked dry. We're better off with them bringing the Maku energy. Is it true that Shinra made a monster? It's true. Yeah, well, either way, as long as we're using the reactor, we can't stand up to Shinra.
I got my health, and I'm enough to eat. All's well.
Okay. You give me... Yeah, my pre-order just vanished. What? That's weird. That's weird. Is this the flashback? Cloud, you're late.
Yo, mate, you're late.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Guess everyone's here now.
Let's
hear your story. You know, the one about Sephiroth and the crisis facing the planet.
This is because I can't really call them. Their line is always busy. Damn, that sucks.
Crisis fear the planet. Let's hear it all.
Oh, God. Flashbackery. I used to want to be like Sephiroth, so I joined Soldier. After working with Sephiroth and several missions, we became friends.
You call that a friend?
Yeah, well, he's older than me, and he's hardly ever talked about himself. So I guess you'd call him a war buddy. We trusted each other until one day. One day? After the war, it was Soldier's duty to put down any resistance against the Shinra. That was 5 years ago. How much is Code Vein on Amazonian? Amazonian. PS4 is about $30. PS4 version of Code Vein is about $30. $32 for the PS4 version normal. Yeah. I was 16. It sure is raining hard.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm alright. I wouldn't know. I've never had motion sickness. We'll try to get a car when the lockdown is over. Yeah, I feel ya.
Everything alright?
Hey. Settle down. They gave me some new materia. I can't wait to use it. Just like a kid. You going to brief us on about this new mission? This isn't a typical mission. How are things over there? Good. Things are good. How about you? Good. Why do you say that? I joined soldier, so I could be like you. But by the time I made first class, the war was already over. My big hopes of becoming a hero like you ended with the war. That's why I always sign up whenever there's a big mission, kind of a way to prove myself. Say, how do you feel, Mr. Sephiroth? I thought you wanted a briefing. Our mission is to investigate an old Mako reactor. Their So-So had to make a mask in order to go outside. Ah, yeah, I feel ya. There have been reports of it malfunctioning and producing brutal creatures. First, we will dispose of those creatures, then we'll locate the problem and neutralize it. Brutal creatures? Where? The Mako reactor at Nibelheim. Nibelheim? That's where I'm from. Hometown. Sirs, something strange just crashed into our truck. That would be our monster. Boom. 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 How are the folks and the pups? They're doing good. Ba 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 ba. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. Sephiroth's strength is unreal. He is far stronger in reality than any story. You might have heard about him. Any word on Tom? No, not that I know of. So, where do you come in? Me, I was mesmerized by the way Sephiroth fought. And then we reached Nibelheim. I have not, no. How does it feel? It's your first time back to your hometown in a long time, right? So how does it feel? Spent a few days downloading all the Godzilla movies. Nice. That's good. I wouldn't know because I don't have a hometown. How about your parents? How about Tifa's panties? My mother is Genova. She died right after she gave birth to me. My father? What does it matter? All right, let's go. They have some big ass feet. It's so boring being on watch. You want to do what we always do, just sit tight? It's your job, right? Yeah, I know, right? Talk to you once in a while, just stick with it. Huh. You keep wandering around here and you'll get in trouble. The Mako smell is pretty bad here. Yo, wait a minute. Isn't that, the name of Sephiroth's mother? Genova, yes. Bum, bum, bum. I remember Genova. That's a damn headless spook living in the Shinra building. That's right.
Barrett, would you please let us hear what Cloud has to say? You can ask questions later.
How has work been? No one got the... No. Work has been good. Corona's been alright. Tifa, I was only...
Okay, Cloud, continue. It's a reunion of childhood pals.
I was really surprised with Tifa. The town was quiet. Everyone must be staying in their houses. Afraid to come out because of the monsters. Yes, we are. No, maybe because they're afraid of us. We leave for the reactor at dawn. Make sure you get to sleep early. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. All we need is some lookout, so you others get some rest. Oh, that's right. You may visit your family and friends. Yes, this is disc 1. I'm at the beginning, yeah. I just left Midgar. I heard Sephiroth was coming and got my camera ready. I want a shot of Sephiroth and the monster. Take my picture. Better get back in the house. Dangerous. I don't take pictures with nobodies. I'm so nervous. How come? Look, you never know when a monster's gonna show up, right? That's right, don't blow your chances.
Welcome. Hey, aren't you?
No. Have I come here before? I don't remember. Now you're pissing me off. This don't matter, so get on with it. This is my house. It has nothing to do with that incident 5 years ago. Yo, wait! I want to hear.
Me too. It's been a long time, right?
Tell us more. You saw your family, right? All right. I don't know if you could call it a family. My father died when I was still very young. That's why my mom was living alone in this house. Yeah, I saw. My mom, she was a vibrant woman. Hadn't changed at all. But a few days later, she died. But when I saw her, she looked fine. Oh, the mother. Maja. Huh?
Yes? Cloud! Welcome home, Cloud! Hi, Mom. Come, let me take a look at you.
Yes, the scene was amazing.
You look so handsome. So, is this a soldier uniform?
Mom,
My, how you've grown. But the girls never leave you alone.
Not really.
I'm worried about you. There are a lot of temptations in the city. I'd feel a lot better if you just settled down and had a nice girlfriend.
I'm alright.
You should have an older girlfriend, one that'll take care of you. I think that would be the nice, perfect type for you.
I'm not interested.
Are you eating right?
I'm alright. The company takes care of me.
Is that so? You can't cook right. I was worried sick about how you were doing. Cloud? You know Cloud. Isn't that right, Cloud? I will always be your mother.
Thank you. Let's stop this. Thank you. Thank you, Clued. Clued! Did you just go? Yes. Yes, I did. I thought you might be home. No, I just wanted to sniff your underwear. Ah! Controller, please. Ah.
Cloud, did you go into my room?
Yeah. Yeah. Received orthopedic underwear.
Cloud?
It's true.
Cloud? Were you talking about something really important here?
What? I want your underwear. The letter.
Did you read it?
Yes.
You remember what it said?
I remember clearly. I read it. It was a letter addressed to Tifa from the son of the guy that runs the general store. Tifa, how are you? I just arrived in Midgar 8 days ago. Yesterday, all of Nibelheim got together to welcome me. The only person that we couldn't get a hold of was Cloud. But everyone said he wasn't really that close to us. So even if we were asked, he probably wouldn't have come anyway. Well, enough about him. Midgar is really something. But to tell the truth, I feel so behind on everything, so out of it. Even the rooms of people in the slums are clean. Right now I'm living in the slums, but I plan to move to a really nice room. Like the ones I've seen in the magazines. Once I make some money. But to do that, I guess I have to find a job first. That's right, I still haven't found a job yet. I lied to my parents and told them that I found a great job with Shinra Inc. I wonder if it's too late to go back. Sometimes I think I should have taken over my parents' store. Do you remember? Because there was some stuff about me.
I just made it here to Midgar, but all I think about is Nibelheim. Hey Tifa, is that stupid old water tower still working? Is the old man at the inn doing well? Are my parents still at the shop every day? Have any monsters attacked? And most of all, how are you, Tifa? It feels like I haven't seen you in for years. We were all talking about you last night. Everyone likes you, but because everyone idolizes you, I couldn't very well stab them in the back. I always acted cool, but actually I was just afraid of being jilted.
Tifa is babe. Yeah. So is Aerith. I like them both.
Wow, if I keep writing like this will become a love letter. So, I think it'll stop here. Take care.
I'll write again.
P.S. Write me back, okay?
By Valor House, close piano. It was start button to finish, start button end. It was start button to finish, start button end. Eh? Yeah, I think. Triangle on 1x, circle x, square x. First remember, Cloud can read the sheet music. If you don't select I jabbed, you're supposed to write down the notes he plays. I drew by ear. Some buttons over the strings I saw online were incorrect for the XY triangle. I heard this melody somewhere before, managed to play it well. So let's hold down the page and press menu. V key. It was start button to finish. Start button at That's T. As well, so you don't have to work it out. Just convert that. What is x square triangle R1. X square triangle. Square x square triangle. X square x. I'm not sure if I don't think I do it here, but I just want to do it nonetheless. Because I definitely know for a fact I do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Okay. Ah! Either way, it doesn't really matter if I fail it or not. Or how I remember. So it's do, re, mi, fa. X square triangle 0. Sol, la, ti, do. Don't matter. I know this doesn't really matter. It's it's disc 2 that matters. Alright. I know I gotta go and do the flashback here from Shinra. That's right. Jeez, big-headed young kid. I know I gotta go into Nibelheim's reactor. I'll tell you about that in a minute. I went into the mountains. And then this is where Vincent is. The mansion. No, I'll come here later. Blah! That's not till later. I hear Sephiroth's coming. I got my camera ready. I want a shot of Sephiroth. Take him up. Wait, what? Alright. Hey, is this guy real? Hey, you. Are you Cloud? Really? So that's how it is, huh? Cloud's home buddy. Yeah, well, go fuck yourself. It's Tifa's master.
Is Shinra here to get rid of the monsters?
And you are...
I'm Zangen. I travel around the world teaching children martial arts. I have 128 students all over the world, and in this town, a girl named Tifa is my student.
Did you say Tifa?
Tifa has good sense. She is a powerful fighter. She is bae. I'll just jump over you a few times, don't mind me. I want to see some Shinra techniques, and if you see anything you can use, you might want to incorporate some of my techniques. Well, good luck.
I will do so. I will. I'll incorporate your dolphin blow, I'm sure. Nah. I'll just have Knights of the Round. That's all the martial arts I need. That's all the martial arts I need. If you don't calm down, you won't get to the good part.
Oh, you're with Shinra? Oh, welcome. Oh, I'm sorry. It's you, Cloud. I didn't recognize you. Flashback and all.
Oh yes, the kids that talk in cooperatively.
Shinra. Shinra. Soldier. Salsa.
Yes.
Are you going to kill the monsters? Are you going to? Salsa.
Cloud, you've grown to become a strong man. Have I now? Are you sure about that? I don't think I've grown to become strong. I've grown to be a thief. Reminds me of the kids from Majora's Mask. Don't they?
Hey, you. Yeah, you. I like your masks. Can I get that mask?
Is it just me or does this gate look like the Final Fantasy VII logo? No, not gonna let me yet. I'll tell you about the time I went to the mountains. Yeah, it's not gonna let me yet. Alright. It does, doesn't it? No, I'll come here later. Good, I'm not the only one who saw that.
Welcome.
Have you got a chance to play the demo at all? Or have you owned the game? Did someone, luckily enough, get you 7's remake? This is very good. I suggest looking into it. Even though it's multiple parts, it is very good. Hey, aren't you?
Aren't you?
No, I'm not. Have I come here before? I don't remember.
Now you're pissing me off. This doesn't matter, so get on with it.
Yeah, I played the demo, and no. Yeah, I'm gonna need to. We're gonna need to look into get you 7 then, because that game is so good. If you like Kingdom Hearts and I don't know what else to say, Kingdom Hearts and any other action RPG type game, or if you're just big into Final Fantasy's action style combat, a mixture between that and Kingdom Hearts. Final Fantasy being, moved into the action phase is phenomenal. Yeah, my job as be placed on hold if they... but your job is on hold. Ow. I'm sorry to hear that. I can't remember much else. There's nothing more to talk about.
That's all right, Cloud.
I love how I named her Aerith still. I just said fuck it and said take it. I know her name's Aerith. I just said fuck it. Everyone's name is kept what they are. Please, she'll die soon enough and no one will care. That's not true. I'll probably cry. I've cried, actually. I've cried when they redid the deaths of the others. Spoilers. When they did Biggs' death. Actually, sorry, Jesse's death. I was a little sad. I was gonna say, spoilers, Biggs and Wedge survive. Spoilers! What is this? What is it? Shit on my floor. Sorry, there's shit on my floor. But yeah, the three dudes in the beginning, Wedge, Biggs, and Jesse. So far, the only one that died in the remake is the girl. After she shows Cloud how thirsty she is. I'm sorry, the game did phenomenal. It got me to really like some of the characters who has no character growth. Mainly those three. Jesse, Wedge, and Biggs don't have much character whatsoever to them at all. She is fucking horny! Yes, she is! I mean, then again, the demo was great. Then again, look at Cloud, and... he is like... dead sexy for all these girls. It's like shit. All the females were just like all over him. A little bit of weed, a little bit of need. I can't remember what I was saying. Okay. Okay. You can't remember much else to talk about. Yeah, no, come here. Okay. I'm assuming it's on to Nibelheim's reactor then. Or not. You know one thing, sadly the sword is only for show. What do you mean? In Final Fantasy? Nah. Right. Sephiroth's in the upper floor. Nah. It's more than just for show. I mean, it can be for show. The whole materia is kind of just there for show. I mean, at least it's usable. But it's more than just for show. Because I don't use just the demo, or I don't just use the sword for looks. I actually... try to get better at the game. And learn and all the different moves and shit. Sephiroth too, like they already made this game confusing, as is. For a guy who's into story games, it's already like... But then they had to sit there and make Sephiroth even more annoyingly confusing in the new one. Of course they did. Because not only that, they wanted to add in all the dang... What is it? The stupid dudes with the tattoos on them. The numbered fucks. The reunion fuckers. All the failed Sephiroth clones. What are you looking at? This scenery. I feel like I know its place. We have an early start tomorrow. You should get some sleep soon. It's still early. Yes, let's get some sleep. I've hired a guide to the Mako reactor. I've heard she's young. I hope she can rely on her. Oh, well, I hope she doesn't get slashed. I hope she doesn't get slashed. I hope her father doesn't meet an untimely end. Alright. Once the guy... I can't wait to see... I cannot wait to see this part in the game. For anyone who doesn't know, I just completed the beta. Or not the beta. I say that because it still feels like a demo to me. I just completed part 1. It changes up a lot, but it takes you out of Midgar. And currently where I'm at right now is I'm in Nibelheim. I'm in the past. Technically, I've already gotten out of Midgar already. Once the guy, we're in a town called Calm. We're basically talking about Cloud's past time when he was here at Nibelheim, and also his time as a soldier, or you know, in Shinra. Once the guide gets here, we're heading out. His only mission, I believe, has to deal with the moment where Sephiroth goes mad. His name is Tifa's father. Wish they would remake the PSP one. Yeah, the Crisis Core. I'll be playing any side game afterwards, after all the Final Fantasy shenanigans. So once I get through 15, I'll be playing through not only some of Final Fantasy Tactics. I don't know how far I'm going to be beating through Tactics, but I plan on playing a little bit of the side games. That includes Crisis Core. Not too many of them, but I will be playing some of them. It's Tifa's father. Listen to me, Sephiroth, in case something happens. Trust me.
I'll be alright, Dad. I have 2 men from Shinra which soldier from me. I'm Tifa. Nice to meet you.
Tifa, you're the guide?
That's right. I just happen to be the #1 guide in this town.
It's so dangerous. I can't involve you in something like this. Can the cell phone still be played?
Eh?
Cell phone? What do you mean? Then there's no problem if you protect her. Let's go. Can the cell phone still be played? What do you mean? Mr. Sephiroth, please let me take this one picture for a memento. Tifa, can you ask him for me too? There's a 7 spin-off game on the old... I don't know. I don't know about any old Final Fantasy VII spin-offs. I knew a slew of Final Fantasy phone spin-offs. I know a few of the spin-offs on the phone, but I don't know of any 7 spin-off. Probably. If there is one, it probably still works. Cheese! I remember that scene in the Machine Abridged. Cloud fucking sneezes. Great, thank you. I'll give each you a copy once I get it developed. Then you'll be able to see Zack in that photo, not Cloud. A Mako reactor was built in Mount Nibble. One thing I hate about this game is that there's no, like, sound effects or much of for the cutscenes. It's really weird to me. The cold air of Mount Nibble. Mountains of Nibble. It was something.
It gets harder from here, follow me?
That's not the only thing that gets harder from here. I feel you, but it was... Yeah, no, it is their first. I can, trust me, having played the first through 6 games and seeing where it evolves into and seeing where 7 goes, especially seeing where 7 goes with 9, having not played 8 first, it's come a long way. And then especially seeing its jump from 9 to 10. It's come a long way, trust me. Having actually being able to see that progression firsthand now, it's an amazing feeling. Oh, the bridge! Oh, I can't wait to see this part. Hey. No, it's cool. It's just because I'm used to playing the other Final Fantasy games beforehand, where they actually have, you know, some of the later ones have much bigger actiony scenes with their cutscenes. Even with 9 to an extent, not so much, but even with 9 to an extent, does it have some some things. But yeah, I don't know. No, but the graphics are still phenomenal for their cutscenes. And not only that, it is PS1. Can we get back to where we were? These caves are intertwined, just like an ant farm. Oh, and Sephiroth, there seems to be one person missing. It may sound cold, but we've got no time to search for him. We can't go back now, so we must go on. We'll travel together from here. Yes, come inside me, everyone. Go, Sephiroth. Yeah, just wreck them all for me. Why is this audio behind? Maybe their first 3D game. They did phenomenal with it, though. Hey, they also did amazingly well with what they tried to do with the 3D perspective, which is more Mode 7. It's not so much 3D, it's more Mode 7. But they tried their best when they did with the SNES, when you fly in the airship or go on the chocobo in 6. So, they did well. Let's see about re-getting this footage to be clear. It's not that it's not clear, it's that it's just laggy? I don't know. I feel like it's a little laggy. Sound is not quite on par. Ah, it's better. What's this? Oh, that's Sephiroth's voice. Sorry.
A mysteriously colored cave.
It must be the Mako energy. This mountain's especially abundant in it. That's why the Mako reactor was built here. What's the voice I'm giving him? How I am gonna miss having his big ass Buster Sword with materia shown in it, even though you could see the materia holes in his weapon. Go Sephiroth! Do I miss my overpowered Switch version? I'm dead. Why? Sephiroth, revive me! Sephiroth! Big boss senpai! Quake 3 Arena. I'm very curious about what they're gonna do for the flashback though scenes with Sephiroth though. I can't wait. All right, that leads to other things, I think. But yes, no, Crisis Core Remake would be phenomenal for the PS4. Just because I don't... What is the max level? 100? I'm going to say 100. Where am I? Where the fuck am I? There I am. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
Yay! The Mako source.
And what's this? A Mako fountain. It's a miracle of nature.
It's so beautiful.
I can't wait to see you in your cowgirl outfit, even though you're like underage. You're 5 years ago, so it's definitely underage at this point.
If the Mako reactor continues to suck up the energy, the fountain will dry up too.
I feel like her eye hole is like where her ear should be. I always imagine those derpy ass faces from far away just makes them look like they're derp face. Materia. When you condense Mako energy, materia is produced. Yeah, and good old Legos. I know, right? And I never expected the materia to be as big as they are. It's very rare to be able to see materia in its natural state. Sephiroth always just looks calm and cool. Doesn't give a goddamn fuck. By the way, why is it that when you use materia, you can also use magic too? You were in Soldier and didn't even know that. The knowledge and wisdom of the ancients is held in the materia. Anyone with this knowledge can freely use the powers of the land and the planet that the knowledge interacts between ourselves and the planet, calling upon magic. Or so they say. Tifa's just presenting. Yeah, good old Tifa. Magic, a mysterious power. And now Tifa just looks lifeless and dead and or ready. Ha! 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 Did I say something funny? She is definitely ready for it. Oh, and she is ready for it indeed. A man once told me to never use an unscientific term such as mysterious power. It shouldn't even be called magic. I still remember how angry he was. Hojo, by the way. Hojo of Shinra Incorporated. An experienced man assigned to take over the work of a great scientist. He was a walking mass of complexes. Tifa, why are you still ready for it?
A Mako fountain? So this is where the knowledge of the ancients is.
There's one thing I'm not ready for. Aerith. Aerith's death. I wasn't expecting Wedge, Biggs, and Jesse's exit out of the game, and 2 of them survived. Spoilers. It's gonna hurt. As much as I don't really care about the originals, any of the original Final Fantasy games, because the stories for some of those are just kind of bleh. Specifically, like the first 4 games. The first 4 games was like, hey, all your characters are the main 4 protagonists. We're gonna have you freaking... We're gonna have your characters become the Warriors of Light. You have to go do this and that. And it just got old.
We finally made it. We sure took the long way, though.
Tifa, you wait here.
I'm going inside, too. I want to see. Ah.
Only authorized people are allowed. And this place is full of Shinra's industrial secrets.
But...
Take care of the lady. Yes, Cloud, you stay with Tifa while Zack goes with Sephiroth.
Man! Well, I couldn't go for a hard cock right about now. Better take real good care of me, then.
See? She's ready. She's hungry. Feed her! Feed! Feed me, Seymour. Feed me, Sephiroth. Feed me. I can't Dark Souls ladder slide. Ladder slide. Clued. This is Genova, right? The lock won't open. Well, we've already fought one part of Genova. A portion of Genova. This is the reason for malfunction. This part is broken. Cloud, close the valve. Also looks like there's blood on it.
Yes, sir. Ah, in 3D, or in models in 3D, I get to actually see the valve on these things, and actually get to zoom in on the close look of this disgusting thing. Why did it break? Now I see. Hojo. But even doing this will never put you on the same level as Professor Gast. Begad. This is a system that condenses and freezes the Mako energy. That is, when it's working correctly.
Now, what does Mako energy become when it's further condensed? Energy. Yeah, energy. Materia, obviously. Becomes materia. Right, normally. But Hojo put something else in there. Take a look. A being. A person. They become basically what Cloud is. A failed clone of Sephiroth. Can I look into it, please? Oh, I actually have to talk to him. Yeah, it's a failed Sephiroth. Or it's a failed Cloud clone, technically. There you go. Oh, what is that? I love how my voice just goes British for some reason. Normal members of Soldier are humans that have been showered with Mako. You're different from the others, but still human. But what are they? They've been exposed to a high degree of Mako, far more than you. Yeah, no shit, they're bathing in it. They're like literally bathing in it. Is this some kind of monster? Exactly, and it's Hojo of Shinra that produced these monsters. That includes both of you. Yes. Technically, Sephiroth, you were born of a woman, but still you are also the reason why you are who you are. You are who you are. And your mom died too, in the same vein of it. Mutated living organisms produced by Mako energy. That's what these monsters really are. Normal members of Soldier? You mean you're different? I don't really want to laugh. I really don't. Hey, Sephiroth! No. Was I?
Slash. Slash. Slash.
Was I created this way too? I don't know. Yes. Simply. Am I the same as all these monsters? Sephiroth! You saw it! All of them were human! Human? No way. No way. I've always felt, since I was small, that I was different from the others. Special in some way. But not like this.
Yay! In the remake, I get to fight this.
Probably. I'll probably get to fight that. I don't know. Am I human? Humming? Am I humming? I didn't quite understand what Sephiroth was saying at the time. I was even more surprised by the fact that Shinra was producing monsters. Alright, Titus. Time to get my Titus voice actor going. Damn, Shinra! The more I hear, the more I hate him! Who or whatever thought the Mako reactor would hold a secret like that? That would seem to explain the increased number of monsters recently. I think we should listen carefully to Cloud, don't you think so, Barrett? Why are you talking to me? Save game and take a rest. Yeah, maybe so. Want to take a breather here? I do, and I do, and I do. I don't, and I do, and maybe I don't. Bam, 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 bam.
Tifa, you were waiting outside then. Yes.
We returned to Nibelheim. Sephiroth confined himself at the inn. He didn't even try to talk to me. Then all of a sudden,
He just disappeared, right?
we found him inside the biggest building in Nibelheim. The villagers used to call it
The Shinra Mansion.
long ago. People from Shinra used to live in that mansion. Did they? I would hope so. The mansion. Let's go, Clued. What was that sound effect? I did not. There's a lot of sound effects I'm not hearing because I didn't. When I played the Switch version, I didn't have a headset. Clued! Spoopy mansion! Big, spoopy, scary mansion. There's no sign of Sephiroth, but I know I saw him go into this room.
That's their way of saying that there's something else in here that you shouldn't know. Let's talk to this chair and take this certain amount of steps this direction. Go and undo this safe, fight this stupid ugly monster, and there you go, you got Vincent. Whee! Whee!
Time to go fight Four Kings. Alright. I did get him on the Switch version, yeah. Yes. Yes, he's in here. I have everybody on the Switch. I have everything. An organism that was apparently dead was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. Professor Gatz named that organism Genova. X year, X month, X day, Genova confirmed to be an ancient. X year, X month, X day, Genova project approved. The use of Mako Reactor 1 proved for sure. Flip, flip, page, lick, lick. Ah, good old Lego cutscenes. I've done it. My mother's name is Genova. Genova Project. Is this just a coincidence? Professor Gatz, why didn't you tell me anything? Why did you die? Because he's human. Why didn't he tell you that your father is Hojo and that he fucking basically just used your mother as a way to create another clone? Essentially. You. Let me be alone. No. Nay. I didn't actually do this. Is there anything I can do while Sephiroth is distracted? Huh. Yeah. But I'll be getting him, don't worry. Let me be alone. Okay. Are you sure? Big man Sephi? Okay. We'll let you stay here a few days, Sephiroth. Sephiroth didn't come out of the Shinra mansion. I don't know how you do that without eating. Where'd that book go? He continued to read as if he were possessed by something, and not once did the light in the basement go out. Yeah, I don't know how. That's got to be some sort of issue with that lighting. I don't know. But this place is about to be lit! You hear that? Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. This place is about to be fucking goddamn lit in here. You guys... I can't wait to see this cutscene. This is the cutscene I've actually been waiting for. They somewhat shown it. They somewhat shown it in the first, like... I guess in the demo, actually. But nothing will quite compare to the scene that you get from Sephiroth when he fucking burns this entire village to the ground, and then you have that scene with him. Which is this scene here. I'm going fucking crazy!
Who is it?
Traitor. Traitor?
You ignorant traitor! I'll tell you. The planet originally belonged to the Cetra. Cetra was an itinerant race. They would migrate settle the planet then move on. At the end of their harsh, hard journey, they would find the promised land and supreme happiness. But those that disliked the journey appeared. Those who stopped their migrations, built shelters, and elected to lead an easier life. They took that which the Cetra and the planet had made without, giving back to one wit in return. Those are your ancestors. Sephiroth! Long ago, disaster struck this planet. Your ancestors escaped. They survived because they hid. The planet was saved by sacrificing the Cetra. After that, your ancestors continued to increase. Now all that's left of the Cetra is in these reports. What does that have to do with you? Don't you get it? As an ancient named Jenova was found in the geological stratum of 2,000 years ago, the Jenova Project. The Jenova Project wanted to produce people with the powers of the ancients. No, the Cetra. I am one that was produced. Produced? Yes. Yes. Professor Gast, leader of the Jenova Project and genius scientist, produced me. Also your father. Kinda. How? How did he? I'm just gonna walk out here, nonchalant. Sephiroth! Out of my way! I'm going to see my mother. She's somewhere in a cave, dude. She's somewhere in a cave! You can't talk to her without Vincent! Don't think I don't know your flashbacks. Or your quest line. I'm just gonna walk up this ladder. I love how this ladder just becomes a stairwell. Or a well. Time to watch this place get burnt. It's Dark Souls! It is Dark Souls. That's why I said that's why I said when I was going down that well, I was like, let's go fight the Four Kings, because that's basically the entrance to that boss arena. It's just a big well that goes down in a circle. It's like a spiral. Hey, it's you! You're sane, right? Then come over here and help me.
I'm just gonna rotate.
I'll check this house. You check that one over there. Oh god, I'm gonna hate this part. He's gonna be like, Mom! Mother! No, Mother! I want you, Mother! Nay. Even I'm dead in my own memory! Terrible! Sephiroth, this is too terrible! Are you sure about that? Now this is the scene that made everyone's day. I need to get back on Legend of Dragoon as well. This game's graphics remind me so much of it. Alright, is this where we get to see, tits? Tits? We get to see tits? Not actual tits. I wish.
Papa! Sephiroth! Sephiroth did this to you, didn't he?
Look at her weird pixelated weapon.
Sephiroth, Shulger, Mako reactors, Shinra, everything. I'm gonna beat him with my pixelated weapon. I hate them all!
Where does that weapon go? Mother, I'm here to see you. Please, open this door. No, don't open that door.
How could you do that to Papa and all the townspeople? I will cut you with my katana. I will somehow survive getting slashed in half.
I think in half, either that or vertically. Somehow she'll survive getting slashed head to toe. And without a scar to boot. Come to think of it, in the remake, she's wearing pretty scantily outfit. Where is that scarring?
You promised that you'd come when I was in trouble.
That hat just stays on. That hat, if that hat doesn't stay on in the remake, I'm gonna be pissed. And this is where Cloud killed Sephiroth. But it wasn't Cloud, though. It wasn't Clued. It was you all along. It was the player. Genova's witness. Mother, let's take back this planet together. I've thought of a great idea. Let's go to the promised land. Sephiroth. My family, my hometown. How could you do this to them? They're here, Mother. The traitors are here. They've come again, Mother. With her superior power, knowledge, and magic, Mother was destined to become the ruler of this planet. So, Animu! But they, those worthless creatures, are stealing the planet from Mother. But now I'm here with you. So don't worry. Let me rip off your face first. But first, Mother, let me rip a part of you off. I can't wait to fight you, y'all. Disgusting monstrosity. I already fought part of you. What about my sadness? My family? My friends? The sadness of having my hometown taken away from me. This is the same as yours. Eh, not quite. He's the main villain. Nothing is quite as the same as the main villain's sadness. Main hero and main villain sadness are always different. My sadness? What do I have to be sad about? I am the chosen one. I have been chosen to be the leader of this planet. I have orders to take this planet back from you stupid people for the Cetra. What am I supposed to be sad about? Sephiroth, I've trusted you. And now, I must take my butter knife and shove it right in your ass. Now you're not the Sephiroth that I used to know. Aw, that's a shame. Now we have an epic stare down. Ah. That's my eyes, though. Blech. And that's the end of my story. Wait a goddamn minute. Hey there, Mo. Oh yeah, I killed him. Sephiroth is back to life, and I'm somehow Zack. And there's a lot of issues that we don't know, but fuck.
What happened to Sephiroth?
In terms of skill, I couldn't have killed him.
Official records state that Sephiroth is dead. I read it in the newspaper. Shinra Inc. owns the paper. You can't rely on that information.
I want to know the truth. I want to know what happened to them. I challenged Sephiroth and lived. Why didn't he kill me? Because you're the main character. Plot convenience.
I'm alive too.
Yes, plot convenience. Seems like a lot of this doesn't make sense. What about Genova? It was in the Shinra building, right? Shinra shipped it from Nibelheim to Midgar.
Did somebody else carry it out after that? It was missing from the Shinra building.
Sephiroth, yes. Sephiroth?
Sephiroth.
Damn this, none of this makes sense. I'm gone. And I'm leaving the thinking to you. And I'm gone. Yo, Cloud, let's get a move on.
Right.
Yo, come on, let's go.
Right.
Oh, brother. Right.
Clued? How bad was I when Sephiroth cut me?
I thought you were a goner. I was really sad. ...
The ancients, Cetra, Genova, Sephiroth, and myself. Let's go, Barrett's waiting.
What a fascinating story. I love how Red just doesn't care. I mean, he does, but I just love how he's just there. Yo, Cloud, here.
Yay! I receive how to call people.
Changing party members. Access the menu and select PHS. It can only be used to the world map or at a save point. Or everywhere if you're the remakes case.
I could see you anytime.
Stalker! You're lucky you're hot, Era. Alright then, let out of here.
Woo! Woo!
Move it, motherfucker.
This is an item store.
Man. I'm curious to how this town looks. Karam.
Where's the materia store?
We have Earth. Okay. I bought 2 Earths by an accident.
By accident.
Alright. I gotta get used to the fact that materia doesn't doesn't split or clone in the remake. I gotta get used to that. This is the weapon store. Looks like I got some grinding to do. Mithril Claw. I think that was one of the weapons I had. Full Metal Alchemist. Sure, we'll do oith. We'll put on some earth. And then we'll go grind, I guess? That alone took an hour. Fuck off. To be expected, to be honest. Just now, some guy in a black cloak walked east towards the grassy field. And then he's got this killer sword and is looking real scary. Oh, did he? Did he walk east to that killer field? Because I think exactly know where he's going. I think I know exact where he's not going.
Feels so weird from 9 as well, Lord. Ah, motorcycle bikes! Bike-alikes. Oh. Right. Quake doesn't hurt me in this game. That's so weird. What? You know, to be fair, I never actually noticed that Red 13 or Naki's tail was actually on fire. I just thought it was just his tail. My brain did not think enough that his tail was on fire. When clearly it's actually right there in front of you. I'll be right back. I just didn't think about it. Sucks he's not in the remake. He's in it. You just can't use him. Red 13? He's in it. You just can't use him. Whether or not that stays, to be honest, whether or not Red 13 stays as a non-playable character, what I'm thinking is that he probably just wasn't playable in the first set or first disc or whatever you want to call it, first part, because there wasn't really much time for him, or they just didn't know how to do it. I don't know, but yeah, if they don't make him playable at all, that's gonna be terrible, because that's a major character. Then what are they gonna do about Sid, Kate Sith, and the rest of the cast? You know, Vincent and all of them. What are they going to do about those guys? Are they going to sit there and make the rest of them playable? Minus Red 13 and Kate Sith, who are animal-based characters? Hell, even Kate Sith ain't even that animal-based. He's just a puppet. I don't know. Well, they also changed a lot in terms of, like, other things, too. Which, to me, is fine. It's just, it doesn't feel like a remake so much as it feels like a whole new game, though. We got that good old Mithril Claw. Why do you do 0 damage is what I want to know. Yeah, I love that attack in the remake. Okay. I just gotta be wary that I can't just sit there and make... I can't just sit there and... put up... things on my... or things for my controllers where I can set up, things like, oh, I think this is too slow, I can speed up my grinding, or I can do other things. Yeah, I don't know. The Switch version had those where I can speed up. I can speed up the grinding, or slow down, or have no active battles, or make it so my limits. So I have infinite limits. To be honest, though, the overworld for this does not feel much different than 9's. Switch only play. You only play Let's Go Pika? You haven't played any of this at all? Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, I played a bunch of 7 and 9. As well as 10, 10-2. I put in... I beat about half of Dark Souls 1. Right, I have so many different button prompts! Where's my infinite item usage? By holding down L1. By holding L1 and I can use items multiple times. Okay. God dang it. Oh, there. We'll get me some other material leveling. Key item. Field battle. Drift turn. I also wanted to throw up a few follows that I got while I was off, while I wasn't streaming. Thank you. 4 hours ago. Any words on Phantasy Star? I got about a month. You got about 2 months. And for some reason it doesn't say it, but O-Twist RL. O-Twist RL is another follow that happened, which happened yesterday. But for some reason it doesn't say it. Yeah. But yeah, no, PSO 2 should be in about another month or so. Sucks, it's only for shitbox for now. For now, yeah. Well, again, the official version releases for PC and Xbox soon. I don't know when, but in the next month or so. So it should be about next month. Then should be, and then after that it should just be the there we go. Why was Sora sleeping in Kingdom Hearts 2? It's the events of Chain of Memories. In the events of Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, Sora needed to be put to sleep for a temporary state via a year. In order for... Yeah, via a year. In order for the nonsense that went on in Chain of Memories for Sora's... In order for Sora to reawaken with all of his memories intact, he needed Naminé to put him under a sleep in order for him to awaken. Because, if it wasn't for... Lazy nut. If it wasn't for that, Sora would have not had anything. Because for the time he spent, he needed to spend time asleep, because what I'm trying to say is that Sora's past, if he didn't go to bed or if he didn't go to sleep in that moment, all the memories of Chain of Memories, all the issues where he needed to sleep in order to regain all his memories from the issues, you know, that was Chain of Memories. So yeah. We gonna dance? Choco Bill. Thinking of crossing the marshes? Yes. Then it'll probably be safer to get a chocobo. That way you can zip through the marshes with the chocobo. It's the only way to avoid being attacked by the Midgar Zolom. Midgar Zolom? It's a serpent-like creature over 30 feet tall. It pucks up on the footsteps and enters the marshes. And then bam, it attacks. And where is Naminé currently in Kingdom Hearts 2? She is in the... Naminé is currently in... And at the end of Final Mix. Well, for Kingdom Hearts 2, she is currently still in the mansion. At the end. At the end of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, she's in the same spot. And at the end of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, she goes inside of Kairi. To avoid that, buy a Chocobo at the Bill and Billy Chocobo Farm. To purchase a Chocobo, please talk to my grandson. He's at the Chocobo Stables at the far right of the farm. Looking for it, Ian? Am I able to talk to her? Yes, I think. Where are you? Can I get my materia that I missed in the remake? Work! Work! Yay! No, but I meant, like, where are you in the game? Is there a shiny Chocobo? I'll be breeding the black Chocobo if that's what you're asking, yeah. Quark! I will be breeding them. Chocomog Materia! For anyone who's never gotten the Chocomog Materia. Well, then talk to her. If you're at the end of the game and you can talk to her, talk to her. She should be near where Xemnas is, if I recall. If not, then you can't. Because if not, then no. I don't know any other reason why you would need to talk to her. Make sure it pays child support. No. Oh yeah, right. You don't go that way. You don't exit. You go up. It's weird. I will make sure it pays child support. Speaking of which... See, this is why I keep hitting triangle on the PS4 version. And then this is why I keep hitting X. See what I mean now? Triangle and X are to go and exit the menu. Oh, well, I don't know what to say, man. Well, I don't know what reason you need to talk to her, is the thing. Story reasons... Naminé is actually inside of... the main character. Is inside of Kairi now. She ain't... Well... Huh. Yeah, and then you probably progressed enough to where her and Roxas are no longer, like, characters outside of their nobodies. Yeah. Then you probably be progressed enough to where both Naminé and Roxas are inside their respective hearts, I guess. Give me one. You old folks are out of luck. Old folks. We're all out of chocobos. I'm taking care of the ones that are... you know, if you really want a chocobo, you can come out and catch one. Want to know how to catch a chocobo? I already know how, but... Well then, shall we get down to business? I'll sell you the chocobo lure for Damn it. I was waiting for him to say that. Nominate part of the Final Fantasy. Kingdom Hearts. She's part of Kingdom Hearts. I mean, technically yes and no. She is part of Final Fantasy, but also no. Your Final Fantasy is all your Kingdom Hearts. That, like, all your Final Fantasy stuff is basically Square Enix. I gotta grind! I gotta breed! Not yet. That's not yet. I mean, technically I could. I just don't have the, I don't have the chocobo, food, though. Ostriches! Oh, good. All the ostriches. All of the ostriches. Flaming Peck! Tifa, what are you doing facing over there? We have ostrich. You have fire. We can make flaming chicken. Brava! Whack! I need to use my limit breaks. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Give me my chocobo lure. Give me. I need to get my phone out so I can look up all the miscellaneous nonchalant shit so I can get me all my sub and my subquests and optional stuff.
Because we're beginning 100%ing Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, it's 2,000. Blah! I thought it was 1,000. God damn it. This makes me miss the farm in the remake. I know I haven't gotten outside of Midgar yet, and I just exited. But meeting Choco Sam already, even though his name in this is Choco Bill and Chocobo Billy. We met Choco Sam. So I can't wait until we actually get to the Chocobo farm. See, though, Red 13's tail just did not... To me, though, it just did not look like fire to me. It just looked like the end of his tail. Ah, that's just me. I'm just an idiot. I'm just an idiot and didn't think about that. I didn't want to make him into Charmander. And now he's essentially Charmander. Now I get to use a summon I don't have in the remake. I don't have this in the remake! It's actually in the second reactor that you go to. That's why I missed it. There's a spot behind this fan that has a materia, and I didn't think about getting it. So I thought when I was on my way out that I was going to be heading back that way, but nope. Don't worry. Final Fantasy Remake has a New Game Plus variation, where if you beat the game, you can play through the game again on a harder difficulty with your same stuff, essentially. Or I can play it on the same difficulty. I don't have to play it on the harder difficulty. The newer difficulty is just a way for you to experience the game again, but, you know, on a harder mode. But you technically can... I could still play the game on an easier difficulty. I don't have to. Aww, you're showering Tifa, or not. You're showering Nanaki. Tifa has always stated how much she needs a shower in the remake. With how much I really, really would love to see that. Time to spawn Cloud's evil eyes as I spawn the Knights of the Round. Knights of the Round on everyone's bitch ass. I'm furied! No! Red is sad. Why? Cure sadness. Wait, I think fury is what brings up my meter faster. If I recall correctly, I think fury is what brings up your freaking limit meter faster. I forgot that fury and sadness and a few other things are a freaking status effect in this. I forgot that that's a thing. Aw, cute little gophers. I don't think I fought an ostrich, though. I don't think to be... Ah, he's throwing rocks at me. How dare you? I know I've seen those in World of Final Fantasy, at the very least. The gopher-looking things. Hot springs! Tifa's already hot. Thank you. See what happens when you heal hot with hot? Can't do jack shit. You can't heal hot with hot. Just like you can't play fire with fire. Now he's sinking. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, I could grind like I did with my playthrough on the Switch version, and grind to the point where I can beat Zolm. Or I can just, you know, get an equipment that allows me to limit the amount of fire damage he does. Or I could just say no.
I do have money for the chocobo lure.
What is that out of your hat, sir?
Chocobo lure is 2,000 gil. Buy it. Thanks. It wouldn't hurt to buy some greens either. Oh, and how fast chocobo will finish eating depends on what type of greens you feed them. Bam.
Well, don't mind if I do. I got 65 on the Aladdin flying carpet minigame. I don't know if that's good. We got loco weed! We got weed that makes you crazy! Ooh, a guard source. How did you putting that up there? Why don't I? Wait, what? Oh, when you want to breed... Oh, right. The nuts that you need for chocobo breeding. You need to nut on your chocobos, too, while you breed them. Deadly waste. It is. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. Yeah, Glycol greens, man. I'm gonna need a reminder for Glycol greens, or greens in general, for 10-2. Because I'm gonna need to do the same thing in 10-2. Where I gotta capture chocobos. Well, that's 10. 10 has the capture chocobo thing, but 10-2 has a thing where I need to capture a certain amount of chocobos in order to open up certain dungeons. So in both regards, I need to capture, but in 10, at least the capturing in 10, I can just kill it. In 10-2, I actually have to throw radishes at it. Alright, so now we got to equip our... Whoops. Our materia. Right, it does have an enemy skill, too. Cover. It does have an enemy skill. That is right. I forgot all about that. I need to... I love the music that the chocobo has. I also love the setting on the Switch where I can make my character just auto-run. Make sure it has perfect IVs. That's if I even get it. Take this, you stupid chocobo. Oh, fuck you, you. How are you not dead? You just wasted all of my dang glycol greens. I probably didn't have to do that, but just in case he doesn't leave. Now I just need to make more money. That's all it is. How to ride a chocobo. Press the cancel button to get off. Chocobos will escape whenever a player dismounts. Alright. Egad! Yes, Sephiroth's work. I remember my playthrough of the Switch version. I stayed here and grinded this area until